quality content, it takes a lot out of you some days, and some days I don't really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? My main editor, has a very busy schedule. I know she got to find ways to, fit in doing what we got to do to produce quality content, but we do it, man. I just push forward.
3 dribbles, 1 shot for the championship. He got it! 4-point lead, 7.5 to go. De'Aaron Fox across midcourt with 5. Left wing handoff to Wembanyama with 2. Takes a 3 that he misses too strong. It's happening, Knicks fans. It's happening. It's been 53 years. But for this moment, it was well worth the wait. A playoff run that'll go down in history, and a team that will live forever. Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
There is nothing like the love letter that an organization has an opportunity to write to its fans and to its cities, quite like winning a championship. Enjoy it, Knicks fan. Enjoy it, Knicks Nation. Signed, sealed, and delivered, your 2026 New York Knicks.
This league has seen some impressive playoff runs over the years, but we've never seen anything like the 2026 New York Knicks. They will be forever remembered as the team that proved no lead is too big and no guard is too small.
And now, to the New York Knicks, to Jim Dolan, Leon Rose, Coach Brown, Wes, you guys did a tremendous job. Come, players, please come get the Emirates NBA Cup.
Coach Mike Brown.
Welcome back to another episode of Night Vision Conversation. I'm your boy JD. Today is my birthday. 46 years old today. It's weird how time flies. We hear that all the time. Time flies. Time is surreal. Time is some type of like weird space-time continuum, because I still remember graduating like elementary school so vividly. I still remember the day, and then here I am like staring at like 50 in the distance. I know. Black don't crack. I know I don't look like I'm heading towards 50, but I definitely feel it. Maybe I'll look at a little bit down here, it's getting a little whiter. Anyway, Welcome back to the show. We got a good one for y'all today. Hope everybody's in keeping cool. It's gonna be a hot summer, but we got a few topics today. A couple topics, like 2 or 3 topics that I kind of wanted to touch on today, and one of them is a little controversial. Actually, not a little, very controversial, very polarizing. But we're gonna talk about it. It's probably gonna be an unpopular opinion, but it is what it is. But one of the first things that I want to jump into tonight is congratulations to the New York Knicks, the New York City Knicks, my hometown. Born and raised New Yorker, Brooklyn boy. What was it? 50 plus years, 53 years, something like that. And they won the championship. And it's a good thing for New York, man. It's great for New York. It's great for New York. They won the championship after a long time. I feel like the city needed it. I feel like the city really, really needed it a lot. As quiet as it's kept, New York is going to always be New York City. New York City is going to always be New York City. It's always going to be, the capital of the world. It's popping. Everybody, if you've been there, if you grew up there or you visited there, you already know. But I feel like New York City was going through like a bit of a nostalgia thing where they were surviving off nostalgia primarily. And so this was needed because the morale was low. The morale was really low. It's been low in New York for a long time. They're going through like a weird gentrification period. So I feel like this New York City, this NBA championship was like definitely needed. It boosted morale. Summer 2026 is going to be like a real big. We got the Jay-Z concerts coming up. The Knicks won a championship. It's summer. There's all types of popping things going on this summer. And I think they really, really needed it. They really needed it. You know what I'm saying? So there's something going on out there about a lot of us New Yorkers who left. I left New York City in about 2008. So the cannon fodder out there is, all y'all who left, now y'all want to jump on the bandwagon and start rooting for the Knicks and da-da-da. I'm like, wait a second. Wait. First of all, I'm not necessarily a Knicks fan. Even though I'm from New York, I'm not necessarily a Knicks fan. I'm from the basketball mecca, New York. So obviously I have a love for basketball in general. I have a love for the NBA in general. And if you know anything about sports, if you know anything about the NBA, the Knicks themselves need to do well for the NBA to do well. Who won the championship last year? I bet a lot of people don't know. Definitely a lot of casuals don't know. The Oklahoma City Thunder won the championship last year. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disrespecting Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I spent some time in that region of the country, and they're definitely deserving and definitely loyal fans, but nobody cared. The Knicks win the championship this year, and the entire nation, and dare I say, parts of the world are congratulating New York City and the Knicks. So I'm not necessarily a Knicks fan in particular. I think the only team I've ever really rooted for was that team back in the early 2000s, the Sacramento Kings with Chris Webber and them boys. My true basketball fans remember that squad. But I'm a fan of basketball, period. I'm a fan of the NBA, period. And I've chosen to stay that way because it allows me to view the game objectively. But listen, don't knock a lot of us New Yorkers who left. We left for why we left. Anybody who's still there, you know why we all left. Those of us who moved away, you know why we left. But we can still root for the city. I can still want good for the city, especially everything that New York has been through. I would say coming out of the 2010s, y'all needed this. Like I'm in full support of New York winning this championship. Shout out to the boy Brunson and the rest of that squad. I don't want that entire championship roster. I don't want them paying for anything wherever they go in New York City. Wherever they go in New York City, all food is on the house, complimentary, especially if it's Brunson. But yeah, man, I'm going to always, even though I'm most likely probably never move back to New York City, I'm going to always root for the city. I'm going to always root for New York. I'm going to always want them to do well. I'm going to always want those sports teams to do well, because when sports teams from New York do well, whatever respective league they're from does well in general. That's just the beauty of New York. So, yeah, man, I just kind of wanted to, give a shout out to the Knicks, and hopefully they can run it back next year. there's another topic out there that I want to talk about. This one is very polarizing, y'all. This is the Carmelo Anthony case that's out there. The young man who unalived the other young man, Austin Metcalf, up there in North Texas. I wanted to kind of touch on that case really briefly because the verdict came down. They gave Carmelo Anthony, what was it, 35 years? 35 years for unaliving that other young man. First of all, the entire thing was like a huge tragedy. It's a huge tragedy. I mean, this is two lives were destroyed. One was lost, and the other one was pretty much destroyed. You might as well say his youth. Depending on what he has to do as far as mandatory years or how much he has to actually do in this sentence, you might as well say they took away his youth and his prime. And recently, the judge on that case released the video that they were showing in the courtrooms. And this is an unpopular opinion, but I think the verdict was warranted. I mean, we saw the video. I'm one of those people, and I know this is very unpopular, and if I lose subs and I lose followers, it's all good. But I'm one of those people, I don't go through my life and I don't look at life through the lens of race. I don't believe in racial idolatry. Yes, I love black folk. Yes, I love my black people. Yes, I love being black. But I was raised differently. And I stick to those principles. I don't quite know what's going on nowadays, but I will never succumb to racial idolatry. I will always succumb to what's right and what's wrong. You know what I mean? We are human and we are prone to mistakes. None of us are infallible. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to what's right and what's wrong. And everything we know about that case, and we saw the video, Carmelo Anthony was wrong. He was wrong. What he accused of Austin Metcalf as opposed to the retaliation, it was disproportionate, you know. So again, I'm not looking at that case through. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this, but I do want to. I'm not looking at that case through the lens of race at all. He was wrong. He was tried and convicted. I know a lot of people may say you guys really got to like research the case to understand why there was no people of color on that particular, as far as the jurors are concerned. They were, but you know, they excused themselves, and you guys can research as to why. But there actually were other people other than white folks on that jury. But the fact remains that he was wrong. He was wrong, and I think the jury got it right, and the sentence is warranted. You know, because a life was lost, folks. A life was lost, and it brings into another topic or conversation that I want to touch on, and we're going to get deeper into this again as we, dive deeper into this channel and get into more complex conversations. What is going on with our young black boys out here? Or as the kids say, what's going on with our YNs or whatever? What's with the YN culture? You know, like, why are they so violent? Why are they so emotional? Why are they so reactive? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Is it because dads are not in the house? Is it because the dads that are in the house, they're not truly dad? They're not leading their homes? Is it because these boys are, taking on their mother's energy? And we all know the real world, that don't really work the way you think is going to work. That may work in a black community to some degree because our community has been, largely matriarchal for a long time, which we need to move away from. But in the real world, that doesn't work. I think the larger conversation is what's going on with our black boys and what are we going to do to change it? And I think it starts with the dads in the home, dads being actual fathers leading their homes. All you folks out there having, children out of wedlock, that needs to end. If you do have children, y'all need to stay together, work it out. But, the fathers need to step up. Like, our young boys out here are just way too emotional. And I'm not going to be one of those black folks who just be disingenuous and have intellectually dishonest takes just for the sake of race. And, I need to cape up for, this young man who has the same skin complexion as me. I know there was something out there that he might have been bullied at one point. I'm from 1980s, early 90s, New York City, Brooklyn. I've had my shit, and I'm a nerd, coming out of that parts of Brooklyn that I grew up in, and I've had and dealt with my fair share of bullies, but I never once wanted to unalive any of them. I never once wanted to do serious bodily harm to any of them. So again, I want to take it back to, I'm not quite sure what's going on with our young boys right now and the emotional irregularities. And I understand teenagers are going to be teenagers, young people are going to be young people, and that has its place as far as the maturation process and growing up and maturing. But the violence that these young men are displaying, these young black boys are displaying out there, is a problem. It's a problem, and this is a call to action to the dads and the fathers out there. Y'all gotta get down to the root of that. Even if you're not in the home, you gotta find some way of connecting with these boys. You brought this person into the world. This is your responsibility. But it's definitely an issue. I don't have any sons. I don't have any biological children. So, but I'm old enough at this point, and I've been through enough life experiences, and all of my closest friends have children that I can speak on this topic with some level of intellectual honesty. And there's a problem. And I hope we do fix it. But just to pivot away from that real quick, we at the middle of the year, y'all. This is by the time y'all see this video, it'll be early July. So we at the midpoint. This is 6 months into the year. Where are we with our goals? Few episodes ago, way back, you guys can look it up. We kind of talked about, a goals at the beginning of the year. And where are y'all with the goals this year? Like, who's still going to the gym? Who's still sticking to their weight goals? Who's still sticking to their job goals? And who's still chasing that promotion? Who's still chasing that salary hike? Who started that certification? Who went back to school? Who started that business? You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like after a certain age, time just kind of accelerates. I think it started to go really, really, really fast after I turned 18. Certainly after I turned like 21, 22. It just seemed like it just flew by, and we are already in July. Again, by the time y'all see this video, we will already be in July. So the year is halfway done. And we know how fast the summers goes because, time flies while you're having fun. Everybody's having a little bit more fun during the summertime. And we know how fast the summers go. So what's going on with the goals, man? Who's still out there? I still got some goals that I've hit this year. And I still got a few more that I do plan to hit. But I can safely say and honestly say everything that I've set out to do as far as goals to this point, I've carried them out and I've hit them. Now, I'm not here to gloat. There's been times and years that I haven't hit those goals and, haven't hit those milestones. But, hey, we got to stay after it, y'all. Like, you got to get on the ball. Time waits for no man. Before you know it, we're going to be right back into holiday season. You know what I mean? I was just telling my stepdaughter, earlier today that, hey, in a few days, July starts. And as soon as July gets here, school, you're right back in school next month. You know what I'm saying? Like for August. And that'll be your final year of high school. And that's going to fly by. Time is so important. It's so relative. And I've been one of those people in my adult life that I've made sure time was always of importance to me, and I've always kept it at the forefront of whatever I had going on, just so I realized how sensitive and how fast everything goes. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to these goals and when it comes to, reaching these milestones and wanting to get ahead and wanting to hit this and wanting to hit that, you got to keep time time at the forefront of that, because before you know it, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Then, man, 2026 is done. So don't wait, y'all, man. Don't put it off. I know life can get in the way. Life is very tiring. Life can be very taxing, but we got to stay after it, man. We all know what to do. I'm not here to preach to y'all. We all know we can journal our goals, write our goals down, put our, notes, put our goals in our notepad and our phones. We know what to do. We have the information and we have the tools access to us at this point. This is why I don't really like getting up here preaching, because we all know what to do. But now it's just about personal accountability and actually doing it. There's some days that I wake up and take this podcast, for instance. There's some days that, some weeks that I'm like, oh man, what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm not in the mood. Or, I just made, it's a lot. I know it seems simple, you know what I'm saying? Mic, lights, camera, boom. But to truly produce quality content, it takes a lot out of you some days. And some days, I don't really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? My main editor, has a very busy schedule. I know she got to find ways to, fit in doing what we got to do to produce quality content. But we do it, man. We do it. I just push forward. I just kind of push myself out of that funk and be like, nah. Jot down this note, take down this idea, push forward, Jay. Come on. I just started thinking about where I want to be and the other content creators that I look up to and aspire to be one day. And I say, for instance, whenever I'm feeling down, I'm like, what would Anton Daniels do? I'm like, would Anton Daniels just kind of chill on his laurels right now and take a time off? Probably not. And I just keep going. So, I don't want to keep ranting. I just wanted to say we already at the middle of the year. And before you know it, like I said, we're going to be staring at holidays. Get to these goals, man. Schedule that certification. Enroll in that class. Schedule that team's meeting with that supervisor or that manager to talk about your performance and where you want to go and what you want to do next. Send that email to your supervisor or manager explaining where you want to hit, where you want to go. For all my entrepreneurs out there, my business owners, go to the bank and just walk in there and be like, hey man, talk to me about a business loan. Start that podcast, start that blog, just wake up and do what you got to do, man, because before you know it, the year will be done. And we'll be back at January 1st, 2027. Damn, what didn't we hit? Now we got to compile the goals onto what we didn't hit in 2026. We don't want to do that. We want to try to hit as many as we possibly can. I got a really, really important goal that I need to, I want to hit by the end of the summer. And I'll let y'all know once I kind of go through that process. And if I achieve that goal, I'll let y'all know what it is for sure. But what's going on in the news, just to kind of bring the show to the close, what's going on there? Hey, I want to send prayers out to Venezuela. I spoke to a really, really good friend of mine and colleague, my boy Stevie, who's from Venezuela. He kind of told me about the situation. He's like, yeah, man, we was already in like a weird, predicament as far as, the hardships that the country is going through. Now we got to deal with this. So it just compounds the problem. So shout out, of course, and prayers to Venezuela. Hopefully they're able to bounce back really quickly from that devastating earthquake. I think they said, the injuries are up to like 3,000, 4,000, something like that, which something crazy. But prayers to them, man. Shout out to them. Blessings from the Creator, from God, from the universe. Hopefully they be able to bounce back really, really quickly. What else we got going on? FIFA, soccer, football. Did I pronounce it right? Shout out to y'all. I'm so glad that everybody from around the world is visiting America, visiting the United States, and everybody's having a great time. Y'all realizing how blessed this country is, how fruitful and abundant this country is. I'm glad y'all enjoying the super size that we do here. I'm glad y'all enjoying the food. It's going off without a hitch. Everything is great. It's a lot of smiles. I've been in the airport seeing all the the FIFA fans and the soccer fans, and it's beautiful to see. I'm so glad y'all enjoying the country with everything that's going on in the world and everything going on with our country and our government. I'm so glad that y'all come over here and y'all just like, yo, this country's great. I'm seeing y'all at the stores. I'm seeing y'all at our grocery stores. I'm seeing y'all at our Walmarts, and y'all wigging out at all of our abundance here. And it's just beautiful to see, man. Despite what anybody may think, this is a great, blessed country, and I'm happy to live in it. I'm happy to be here, and it's great. It's great. Shout out to the FIFA fans. And what else we got going on? 4th of July is coming up. Like I said, by the time y'all see this video, it will either be at 4th of July, it'll be coming up, or we'll be at 4th. I'm not sure. They'll definitely, be coming up on that 4th of July season. Have fun, barbecues, family time, good food. I hope everybody have a good time out there. I think this is also like the 250 year anniversary birthday of 4th of July, our country, somewhere around there. Hey man, listen, I don't get into all the what's that talk? Oh, well, this don't mean nothing to black folk. Hey man, listen, we here. Where you gonna go? Where you going? you think you gonna go back to, you gonna move back to Africa? You know what I'm saying? So enjoy it. Like, as y'all see, people from around the world are coming here. Everybody still wants to come here to the United States, man. This is where it's at, baby. You know what I'm saying? We do it right and we get it done. So everybody enjoy their 4th of July, man. However way you look at it, if you're doing the patriotism thing, or you just taking it as a day to enjoy with family, it's all love. I just want everybody to have a good time and enjoy their summer and enjoy their 4th of July. Enjoy the privileges and the blessings of living in this great country of ours and this blessed land, man, for real. So that's it. Just wanted to pull up real quick and give y'all a little something. And I hope y'all got some value from the show today. Leave your comments. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like it. Just engage with me, man. Let me know how you feeling out there. And until next time, y'all, stay cool. Like I said, enjoy the summer. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.
We're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.